Let's just hop in with the first day. Yeah, you can see one of the mods I got right here. So I've got no idea what Avno this is. Because normally, I know it's always one sin. I assume, I think the mod only changes the actual text. I'm pretty sure it's always the exact same stuff otherwise. Because this is still going to be one sin, the starting abnormality. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. It's a pretty name for an AI, wouldn't you say so? As born from one of the wings of the world, it signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I'm certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Could you inform me about the company? Tell me more about yourself. IDK, tell me more about yourself. How should I describe this in layman's terms? I heard that it took an enormous amount of time and effort to create me. All kinds of new algorithms and features were developed, inscribing a new chapter in the history of artificial intelligence. And I served the company. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then, we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. While AIs as a concept have become so commonplace that they are seen and used everywhere in this day and age, I am quite different in comparison to the rest of the pack. That is, I can closely imitate human emotions. This is not a simple task, as emotion is a highly sophisticated or originally biological system that is substantially more unpredictable and complex than any other. Along with other functions at my disposal, I will be your perfect partner. You've joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own, so someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? You can hear rushed footsteps from behind. Manager! Manager! I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, Manager. I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malkuth, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corp. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepared for the meeting. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe not all of them. Where are my manners? My name is Malkuth. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. But don't worry, I'll be sure to help you. I am, not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem Sapphira, you know. I would sew buttons onto a shirt in the wrong direction or add salt instead of sugar to food. But still, you can do it, just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck.
Wham, 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 wham. I can't take it anymore. Manager, you're in there, right? I have to get out of here, please. I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're not the same as the rest of us. You can do anything.
Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day is a delight for me.
It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I'll go insane. Nothing here is normal.
Do you really think that you can't handle it?
Please, I don't want to be here. Let me out of here. Please.
Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please. Sure thing. Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please don't be alarmed. These kinds of things happen quite often. Oh, right, it must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. It's just a tiny hiccup. Nothing for you to worry about.
No, please, manager, please!
He's dead. Mission, you can do this. Manager, please sure to remember that your primary goal is harvesting energy from the abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. It's the most basic yet important task we have here at the corporation. Please don't let me down. I know you can do it. Goal, complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. Hello, manager. Each day you'll need to expand 1 department. Are you ready to open up the control department and begin managing abnormalities? This is just like working in a company. It is. That's so true. You complain once, bam, you're out, gone, dead. Memory repository day. Let's see, Weatherby. Ooh. This is a strong starting employee. Well, we'll take Weatherby. We'll take Weatherby. Well, let's... We've got Weatherby here. That's our, like, starting guy. Of course, he's gotta stick around. Usually I kill off the starting guy, but Weatherby... He's got some. Starting agent isn't Bong Bong. Run is good dead. I'll add Bong Bong to the wheel too. That's a good idea. So we can just get the Bong Bong if luck permits it. All right, here is the wheel. You can see the submissions that I've gotten so far are on the wheel alongside myself and Bong Bong, so we can see, you know, what we get. So let's. If any of you in the chat haven't submitted an agent yet, or if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, in this game you have customizable player characters, and I'm letting, if anyone wants to submit agents, in the description for this live stream, there is a form you can submit to get an agent into the wheel and up for picking. But we'll see who the first recruited agent is for this run. Let's spin the wheel. I had it muted. It's Bong Bong. That's a pretty good choice, I think. Oh, that's the wrong one. Darn. That's the wrong one too. Bong Bong. Let's go. Probably's right. Close enough. There we go. There's Bong Bong. So let's just start the first day with these 2 units. Bong Bong and Weatherby. So here's Munson. I guess I don't know his name yet, so here's the mystery abnormality. Let's send Bong Bong in. And so, once again, quick rundown for the people that don't understand what's going on. I chose a work type. Bong Bong's working on the abnormality. These boxes indicate that she's getting successful results on the work. When she gets unsuccessful results, boxes appear up here that are the opposite color, like grayish red. So you can see we got a good work result, so I gained PE boxes, thanks to producing a lot of good results. And now I can use these PE boxes to learn the name and information about the abnormality. So this is one sin in hundreds of good deeds. Or just one sin for short. And then let's send Weatherby an instinct. And you can see here, we're going for an instinct work, which is the red one. And one sin doesn't like instinct as much as he likes attachment, so you can see we got a negative work result here. Every time we get a negative work result, the person working takes some damage based on depending on what the abnormality is. And if they do too many bad work results, then they die. But otherwise, they're just going to produce more PE boxes. And then with these PE boxes, we can research more things about this abnormality. So like, if we grab managerial guidelines. So the abnormality, one sin will restore the employee's mental state when the work result is good. Polinius, who received this benediction, commented that it felt refreshing. And if we want, we can grab the work preferences. So instinct, we can see, is common to instinct at levels 1 and 2, and low at 3 through 5. And that's the basic gameplay loop of the game. You get a new abnormality, you work on it, research it, stuff like that. Repeat. There's a lot more to it, of course, but that's it. I'm not going to grind the first day because it's kind of painful at normal speed. Okay, there we go. Because we've got enough energy, we've reached today's quota, so we can end the day whenever we want. Although I don't know if I want to yet. I don't think so. I think I'm going to go to the point where we can get a couple ego suits, just so we can get our people dripped out a little bit. Alright. Cliff-off level has gone up, which means one sin is experiencing a meltdown. Once this work finishes, we'll have a 60-second timer to work on him again, otherwise his cliff-off counter decreases, which, doesn't do anything for one sin, but basically it means if the Abno can escape, they will escape. So you gotta make sure you work on them again once this timer starts, in order to prevent them from breaching. And then we can have Weatherby work on it now. So you can see the timer is going down. If it hits 0, one sin would breach if he was a breaching abnormality, but this X here means that he does not have cliff-off counter, so it doesn't do anything. Oh no, one sin is on meltdown. Whatever shall we do? He's feeling a little angsty. We gotta be careful. You know what, that's probably enough. We've got one suit. We can give someone a suit. And that's the workday complete. 3 lob reward, normal stuff, nothing too special. Alright, so now we get to choose an abnormality. Now, normally you'd get little numbers for them, and of course descriptions on that give you a vague hint of what they could be. But I have it set so I do not see any of that stuff. So it's random, so my choice does not matter. It'll just give me something random, so that way I can't, choose something that's, beneficial for me. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Face the fear or build the future? Well, the name of this livestream sure is Facing the Fear, so sure. We are the first humans of the world to discover abnormalities. Of course, with the exclusion of myself, as I do not exactly belong to humanity. How should I put it? We are pioneering an entirely new world in a brand new field of study. The discoveries we have made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Abnormalities have been among us, since the beginning. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. Hope you don't get the train. I might I'm almost certainly going to get it eventually, which will be fun. We confronted them for the first time, and we faced fear itself. They were fundamentally an incarnation of fear. There was a bit of a confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I am in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I failed to pay close enough attention to the Sapphire meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I considered natural and oblivious. No, obvious. Good job. may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of rules here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role and they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with each other. Now, imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actor should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and actor are finished. That is what we mean when we say someone resigns. Although, of course, I'm sure it doesn't matter here. It's only going to be Zanes and deaths. Great job, manager. You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went alright. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility, unable to be contained, and sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors. The drills do no good when you encounter them, since we don't have enough data on them, so we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes, when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating out of control, and it feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? Like something's wriggling inside of me. Little by little. Mission, Semper Fi. Your job isn't just to keep the abnormalities in control. You just need to make sure that they're happy so they'll produce as many PE bucks as they can. Please work hard on this. Everything else should be secondary to that objective. Complete 4 work processes with a good result. There's so much about this game that's like hard to know. I'm taking game speed. The other two just make it so I can send people to other departments and I can send everyone to the main department room, which mattered like not. This looks so cool. Yeah, it is a very cool game. It's a very stylish game. I love the UI for this one, for LobCorp especially. It's got a very, like, unique style. We have enough lob to hire another person, so we are going to. Thank you, Malkuth. Very cool. Everyone is mentally stable here. Smiley face. So, pull the wheel back up, and let's see which of you guys will be the next to be put into the facility. The desperation on their faces when the roulette spins, eh? Iowa Rock. Like this. I think this works for their description, for their character. They prefer welfare as their department, but want anything but disciplinary, which does not matter right now, that's for sure. See, anything for ego, but they like chainsaw weapons, and temperance is prioritized stat. Alright, simple enough. And we've got a single ego suit to give to someone. Bong Bong deserves it, I think. Need to compete for a work process, and we'll see what the new Avno we got was. Oh, it's the bird. There he is. Punishing bird. Another fan favorite abnormality, because he's just a little guy. He's just a funny little guy. Well, we need to be very careful here though, because I think Weatherby and Iowa Rock would just die. Bong Bong's, no one's doing actually particularly great here. Let's see, Bong Bong, you do this. And we'll send Iowa Rock to work attachment there. It's him. We're already on our start to get, like, I'm absolutely gonna get, like, a Central Command Apocalypse bird. You know it's coming. And it's gonna be very funny, that's for sure. Nervous, Hopefully we're not gonna have issues with the bird. That's your goat Weatherby right there. True! This was the default agent, he just coincidentally had the name Weatherby. Okay, Bong Bong survived well enough, so Bong Bong's probably gonna be our bird person. Although we probably need her to heal back up. Yeah, Iowa Rock can keep on working once, and we can speed up time a little bit. Okay, Bong Bong is probably in a good spot to try it again. Yeah, I know punishing bird first can be very dangerous. Because the red damage can make a lot. Actually, we might want to be careful here. Okay, melt on him once in anyways. So it's fine, and we can have Weatherby work his temperance a little bit. First priority definitely needs to be Temperance, because Temperance is work success chance. So basically, the 4 stats are Fortitude, Prudence, Temperance, and Justice in the top right here. Fortitude is your HP, Prudence is your SP, which is your Sanity. Temperance is your success chance working on abnormalities and your work speed. And Justice is your attack speed and your movement speed. Whatever work type we use here corresponds to the stat that gets buffed. Instinct buffs Fortitude, Insight buffs Prudence, Attachment buffs Temperance, and Repression buffs Justice. Munson is having a meltdown. What will we do? It's a scary event, I know. And we can probably research stuff for the bird now. Small bird? Oh, it's just a small bird. Look at its name. It sure is a bird that is small. Yeah, Bong Bong's still doing perfectly fine here. It's just a silly little bird. Yeah, just a small little silly little bird. What are the chances he kills you? Low, possibly. Attack speed is a cool stat. It'd be a shame if 43% of weapons weren't affected by it. Would be really unfortunate. How do you know it's specifically 43%? Trial and error. I sure hope no one attacks it. Yeah. Why would anyone attack it? It's just a little bird. Besides, it would never escape containment. He's just a fun little guy. He's just a chill little guy. Definitely a little scary. We can get all this. Wait a second. His name isn't actually Small Bird, it's Punishing Bird. The horrors. We've been deceived, I'm afraid to say, by this little bird. He's a lot more cruel than he needs. Funny little bird, funny little punishing bird. He's got a vendetta. Who is he punishing? You. Specifically you, that's right, the viewer. You better pay for your sins quickly. Otherwise, he might be right outside your window. Ooh. Peep the horror. Peeping the horror is pretty much an abnormality. Punishing bird, ooh. Don't die, Bong Bong. Bong Bong, Well, that's unfortunate. You know what? I think it's a good time to get a little bit of chat, interactivity here. Okay. It's your guys' choice. Do we reset the day for Bong Bong? Bong Bong's life is in your hands. If you say yes, we're gonna, restart the day and Bong Bong will be returned to life. It's seeming like an overwhelming yes. Yeah, there's one person voted no, and it's probably Dante's Inferno, judging by the fact that... Oh, another person voted no. Ooh, 7-2. I think. To be fair, it's just like 5 minutes left. That's true, but the chat interactivity is important. You guys have to have a say. No. Actually, Bong Bong sweet. Bong Bong... But that was unfortunate. That was just unlucky. Maybe I shouldn't work the bird too much today. Or I could and just risk it. What a cute bird, Abno. Yeah. Punishing Bird is very deadly early on. Red damage is nothing to scoff at. Even though we've got 0.9 red resist, we don't really have a good way to train 4 HP right now. What is it named, I wondered? That's a good question. I've never seen this abnormality before. Wow. It's a brand new abnormality, isn't it? Don't you have like 1 spare law point or something? I do, that's true. I could just up Bong Bong's instinct, or I could gamble with her life more. If there's anything you gain from this game, it's that human life is to be gambled, not protected. Oh no. Oh, she's alive. She can survive 7 bad results, it seems. Not very much, I'm sure. She's probably, like, at 1 HP. Gambit W. Project Moon knew what they were doing by making a gacha game. Oh, it's just a small bird. Sure hope nothing bad happens, sir. Yeah, there's just a small bird here. Why are you guys acting like a small bird would be any threat? He's chill. It's such a small bird, it surely wouldn't kill anyone. It's just a tiny little bird. Just an innocent little bird. What would he do? Small bird, but in this world, anything can and will kill you. Yeah. Hope Bong Bong didn't die again this time. Bong Bong hasn't died yet. You're thinking of a different timeline. Don't get it confused. And we grab escape information. Wait a second. Wait a second, this isn't a small bird. This is a punishing bird. Oh, you almost tricked me. But not quite. I'm too smart for you, punishing bird. The punishing bird? It's like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Ah, a small bird. Punishing bird. That one little, the one little difference. I don't know what that one little difference is, but yeah. You know what, maybe I shouldn't risk anything else. Well, we'll work you one more time with Bong Bong, and I think I'll just end the day there. Yeah. Well, that's enough for this day, I think. Stat up. Bong Bong got some fair stats up. Prudence up to 23. Fortitude up a little bit, so she's not going to die as easily. Work success up. I was expecting a little bit more of a prudence increase for Bong Bong, but I guess I didn't work with the bird too much. Because of safety. And I know these two got a little bit of prudence, a little bit of temperance. No actual level up, though. It's just stat ups.